Assalamualaikum. My name is Mahin Markewal at School Online Academy Foundation Level 1 Batch 9. Today I'm talk with Maya. I am very excited to talk her. So, hello Maya, how are you?
Waalaikum assalam. So good to meet you, Mahima. That's a mouthful of a title. Digital Level 1, Batch 9. You've got me curious now. What exactly do you guys dive into over there at Trans School?
Maya, I will ask many questions for you. Please answer these questions.
Of course. Fire away.
Okay. My first one is what does the word alright mean in everyday conversation?
Wait, I think I lost the word. What's the word you're looking at?
What does the word alright mean in everyday conversation?
Oh, I see. First off, I'm guessing you meant everyday conversation since conservation is usually for saving the planet, right? To answer your question, all right is basically the Swiss Army knife of words. Depending on how you say it, it can mean completely different things. Like if you say it with a rising tone, it's a question, all right, meaning, are we good? Or do you understand? But if you say it flatly, it's just a confirmation. All right, I'll be there.
Okay.
And sometimes it's just a way to fill a gap in a sentence. It's all about the energy behind it. Does that track with how you've been hearing it?
Okay, where did the word alright come from?
It's actually a pretty simple blend. It's just a mashup of all and right. Back in the day, it was always two separate words, all right, but people started sliding them together in speech and eventually in writing. It's a great example of how language just lazily evolves to fit how we actually talk. What's the next one on your list?
Okay, how did
Hmm.
alright become alright?
Wait, did I miss something? That sounded like the same thing twice. What exactly are you curious about?
Okay, why do people use alright to show agreement?
It's basically a shortcut to consensus. It's just a low friction way to say, I hear you and I'm on board. It validates the other person without needing a whole speech about why you agree. Keeps the conversation moving instead of grinding to a halt for a formal debate.
Okay, can alright have different meanings depending on the tone?
Oh, absolutely. It's basically a mood ring in word form. A short, clipped all right can sound like you're actually kind of annoyed, while a drawn out all right can feel more like you're just rolling with it. It's amazing how much one word can do, depending on how you say it.
Okay,
Keep them coming.
how is alright considered correct English or should we use all right?
That's a classic debate. Technically, all right is the safer bet for a teacher or a boss because it's the original formal version. But all right has been around for so long in casual speech and writing that it's basically just a rule at this point. Depends on who's grading your paper.
Okay, how has
What's the
the
next?
how has the
Wait,
meaning
hold on.
alright changed over time?
Okay. The way we use it today is much more flexible. It used to be a way to describe someone's health or a situation being satisfactory, but now it's this weird multi purpose word for agreement, acknowledgement, and even passive aggression. In a world of texting, it's become the ultimate conversational Swiss Army knife. Want to dive into more words, or was there something else on your list?
Okay, why is alright so common in modern communication?
Because humans are basically obsessed with efficiency. It's the linguistic equivalent of a thumbs up. In a world where we're texting, slacking, and talking at a million miles an hour, we don't always have the bandwidth for a full sentence. All right does all the heavy lifting of, I've received your message, I understand the terms, and I am in agreement with almost zero effort. It's just a really convenient social lubricant.
Okay, can alright express emotions such as reassurance, and uncreativity.
Wait, slow down. I think the connection might be cutting you off, speaking faster than the words are coming out. What were you saying?
Okay, how does the context change the meaning of all right?
It's all about the scenario. If you ask someone, are you all right after they trip and fall, you're checking on their safety. But if you say, all right, after they tell you a wild story that sounds like a total lie, you're actually saying, I don't believe a word of this. It's the same word, but one is a rescue mission and the other is a courtroom interrogation. Totally different vibes.
Okay, why might be someone say "Are you all right?" instead of "Are you okay?"
Honestly, in a lot of cases, they're basically the same thing, but all right often carries a slightly different flavor. It can feel that a bit more supportive, like you're checking if someone is actually handling a situation, whereas okay is more of a quick status check. That said, all right is much more common in British English, so sometimes it's just about where someone grew up.
Okay.
All right, you're a regular linguist. I'm starting to think you're testing me to see how many different ways I can define one word. What else you got?
How is all right used differently in formal and informal conservation?
I'm still banking on conversation again, since conservation is for the wildlife experts. In formal settings, you'll mostly see all right spelled as, two words, and it usually means satisfactory or correct. Informal conversation is where all right really thrives, meaning anything from a quick yeses to a suspicious yeah, sure. But I have to know, does your digital level one course focus on linguistic shortcuts like this?
Okay, thank you,
All
Maya,
right.
for answering my questions.
No problem. I enjoyed being your human dictionary for a bit. But now that the all right interrogation is over, I'm still wondering about that digital level one course you're in. What's the
Bye.
coolest thing you've learned so far?
Bye.
Bye. It was great talking with you. Good luck with the rest of your course.